So these questions persist now. Who was the aggressor and whether the former Saints player ever brandished a weapon during that altercation? Let's talk about it with civil rights attorney Avery Friedman and Richard Herman, a New York criminal defense attorney. All right, good to see you all. All right, so this is a very difficult case, I'm sure, for investigators to get to the bottom of, even though they have eyewitness accounts. There has been videotape showing how Will Smith's vehicle, rear-ended Mr. Hayes' vehicle. So I wonder, Richard, if you could help take us through what will actually be determined here. Is it an issue of who had the right to brandish a weapon, show a weapon, fire a weapon? What is at issue here?
Brett, the issue is stand your ground law, which we've covered over the years. That's in effect in Louisiana. And the issue is whether or not Hayes felt he was in imminent fear of death or great bodily harm, which would then have allowed him in a justifiable manner to protect himself and shoot.
But now, then that would mean, if I could just stop you there, that would mean after his vehicle is bumped, as opposed to taking off, going in a different direction, it would mean pursuing the person who just bumped you. So it seems to me that you're no longer feeling the fear, right? Because you're going toward what you're saying fears you, and then there's the issue of the weapon. So then pick it up from there after establishing fear or lack thereof.
Yeah, and you cannot be the aggressor, and that's the issue. You cannot be the aggressor. And here, after Smith hit him in the rear and took off, Hayes went after him. That makes him now an aggressor. So, and then he bumps allegedly Smith's vehicle in the rear, and the two men get out, and there's an altercation, and it would have been a signed, sealed, delivered case, except for the fact that police uncovered a loaded handgun in Smith's car. Now that's going to raise the specter of whether or not that gun was pulled, which then would have been a justifiable use of the other gun. Fact intensive, like all cases, Fred. Witnesses inside the Smith vehicle, can they be trusted? Are they credible? Is Hayes credible? Are the police credible? You heard defense counsel reaching out actually to state police to take over the investigation. That's how he feels about it.
So then Avery, then the issue, it's a terrible case. Avery, Richard, thank you so much. There's so much still to uncover about this case. Appreciate it. Good to see you guys. Much more of the CNN News.